Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man right down. That's decent yardage on that return. So Tulane's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He fires downfield. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Green Wave, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Oregon Ducks offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but start for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Dropping back, it's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, it's dropped a chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They launched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The guys up front line up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. It's Tulane on top right now, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right.
Just a quick job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Stewart. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Movement here from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. There's contact on the throw.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Back down the middle, it's Stewart. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On the ground, it's Hughes. Breaking tackles. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Dutch will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Touchdown, Ducks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looks right, lets it fly. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass not complete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks right for a quick completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Callaway. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Right down the middle. It's Reed. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes a quick grab. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scored! Lane.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5, and he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. To the air, it's Moore. And the ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how they play this here. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's a good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Did he get there on the ground? Look at the quick cut. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down after that previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the market.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hart near the sticks. It's Benson. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Grab behind the line. It's Benson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And it's Tulane on top right now, Pro. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they finally stopped him at a decent gain that time.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grinding away with their running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. And the offense they keep away to secure the victory. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Comes up with the catch. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.